Many of us once believed that to get strong legs, build muscle, and have a toned body, you absolutely had to go to the gym. You had to lift heavy weights and use fancy machines. Pictures of modern gyms, people lifting heavy weights, and high-tech equipment became symbols of strength and determination. We often thought that only if we had enough money and time to spend at the gym could we achieve our dream body. This made many people feel stressed and even discouraged when they couldn't keep up with regular gym visits. I used to think that way for many years too. Every time I saw someone with a toned body, I'd tell myself, they must work out really hard at the gym, have a personal trainer, and spend hours every day exercising. But then, I realized that not everyone has those options. Life doesn't always allow us to spend a lot of time on ourselves, especially when work and family take up more and more of our time. Until life changed. When work got busier, family needed more time, and going to the gym wasn't as easy as before. I started to feel stressed when I couldn't keep up with my old workout schedule. Missed workouts, fewer gym dates with friends. I realized that if I kept waiting for the perfect time to go back to the gym, I might never start again. That's when I started to wonder, is there a simpler way to stay fit? Do you really have to go to the gym and have fancy equipment to be healthy? Or can we find a better way that fits our busy lives now? I started looking for simple, effective solutions that anyone could do at home, without needing complicated gear. How did people get strong before modern gyms existed? Hundreds of years ago, our ancestors didn't have machines or heavy weights, but they still had amazing strength and flexibility. They moved using their own body weight, with natural movements like walking, running, jumping, climbing, and especially squatting, a basic but super effective move. From these thoughts, I decided to start a squat challenge, a simple challenge, no equipment needed, but one that can bring surprising results for your health and body. And I want to invite you to join me on this journey, to see that sometimes the best things come from the simplest things. I started to wonder how ancient people got strong and fit. Looking back at history, I asked myself, how did warriors, fighters, or even regular workers from long ago get their strong bodies and amazing stamina without modern gyms, weights, or fancy machines like today? What helped them build such powerful bodies? As I looked closer, I found something really interesting and surprising. It turns out their secret wasn't in complicated gear, but in something very simple and easy for anyone to do. In all old cultures, from Greece, Rome, China, to India, people developed ways to get fit using only their body weight. They trained outside, on dirt, in arenas or traditional training grounds, using their own bodies to create resistance. Exercises like push-ups, squats, rope climbing, pull-ups, handstands have been around for thousands of years, becoming the foundation for their strength and flexibility. Especially in India, traditional warriors and fighters trained in akharas, ancient wrestling schools. There, they did lots of bodyweight exercises with very high reps like push-ups, squats, handstands, and full-body moves. These exercises not only helped build muscles, but also built great stamina, flexibility, and body control. Some fighters could do hundreds, even thousands of squats or push-ups every day. They trained regularly, never giving up, turning simple moves into a vital part of their lives. Every drop of sweat was a step closer to real strength. Those strong, flexible, and tough bodies didn't come from modern machines, but from consistent training with their own body weight. This shows that you don't need expensive equipment or a fancy gym to get the body you dream of. If you just stick with it, work hard, and know how to use basic exercises, you can totally build a healthy, fit body like those ancient warriors. That's the old secret that we can still use today to change ourselves. That made me wonder, if I went back to the simplest thing, just doing bodyweight squats, what would happen? Squats are seen as one of the most natural movements for humans. We squat when we sit down, when we pick things up, when we stand up. So, if you do squats every day, and enough of them, how would your body change? To answer that question, I decided to challenge myself, to do 100 squats every day for 30 days straight. No equipment needed, no gym required, just a few minutes each day, anywhere with a little bit of space. When I first started, everything seemed super easy. Most people can do 10 to 20 squats without much trouble. But when you hit 30, 40, or 50 squats in a row, things change fast. Your heart starts pounding, your leg muscles burn, and you start breathing really hard. This isn't just about strength anymore, this is about muscle endurance, being able to keep working your muscles for a long time. And that's exactly the area of fitness many of us often miss. When we're young, we only care about how much weight we can lift, but as we get older, we realize our bodies need more than that. Our tendons, ligaments, and the tissues around our joints need to be taken care of and made stronger. These parts grow slower than our muscles, but they decide how well our bodies can move for a long time. Doing lots of squats helps keep the blood flowing to the areas around your joints. This makes them stronger and more flexible. It also lowers your chance of getting hurt. This is why many old-school Asian workouts, like Tai Chi or other health exercises, focus on gentle but regular daily practice. This helps people stay active even when they get older. Another cool thing is how useful muscle endurance is in everyday life. When people think about working out, they often imagine lifting heavy weights or doing big things at the gym, but muscle endurance is what helps us with all those small, repeated challenges every day. It's about being able to keep going for a long time without getting tired too fast, and that really makes a big difference in how good our lives feel. We don't always need to lift the heaviest things. In fact, situations where you need super strength are pretty rare. Instead, most of the time, we need to be able to do moderate activities for a long time, like cleaning the house, organizing things, or just taking a long walk. Muscle endurance helps you not run out of breath, or feel totally wiped out when you have to do these things over and over. But we often have to carry things that are medium weight for a long time, like carrying luggage when you travel, grocery bags when you shop, or moving boxes when you move homes. These tasks don't need maximum strength, but they need muscles that can last and handle the work. If you have good endurance, everything will feel much lighter, and you might even be able to help others without getting tired. Climbing stairs, pushing a bike, or just walking up a hill also need muscle endurance, especially for those who live in big cities, moving around a lot, going up and down stairs, or pushing a bike up steep roads happens every day. If you don't have endurance, you'll get tired easily, and you might even give up halfway, or simply carrying your child a long way when they're tired. Any parent knows this feeling. Your little one falls asleep on your shoulder, and you have to carry them from the park home, or carry them up and down stairs without being able to put them down. That's when muscle endurance really shines, helping you avoid back pain, tired arms, and still letting you take care of your child the best way possible. These situations are just like how it feels when you're doing your 70th or 80th squat, when your body wants to quit, but you have to keep going. That's when you train your willpower, push past the tiredness, and show yourself that you can do more than you think. Muscle endurance doesn't just make you stronger, it also makes you confident to face all the challenges in everyday life, from the smallest things to bigger tasks. That's why you should focus on building muscle endurance, because it gives you real and lasting benefits every single day. Doing a lot of squats also really helps shape your body. It might not give you legs as big as a bodybuilder's, but it helps build strong, lean, athletic, and more flexible legs. After each workout, your thigh and glute muscles get really pumped up because a lot of blood rushes to them. When you do this regularly, your body adapts by getting stronger and improving the shape of your muscles. Besides that, doing 100 squats in a row also burns a lot of energy. When big muscle groups work all the time, your body's engine speeds up, which helps your body burn more calories. This can help you lose fat and get in better shape overall, especially when you eat healthy too. The first few days of the challenge were not easy at all. I had to break it down into many sets, 2 sets of 40 reps, or even less. But after just 1 week, my body started getting used to it. The number of reps went up, and the rest time went down. By day 24, I was surprised to do 100 squats in a row without stopping. And what's even more surprising is that by day 30, I didn't feel worn out after finishing. I could just go on to do other things right after. This isn't the flashy kind of progress, like lifting heavier weights, but it's the kind of progress that truly matters in everyday life. Your body moves easier, it's stronger, and you feel less tired doing everyday stuff. The most important thing I realized is that working out doesn't have to be complicated. The most basic movements can be the most effective. Just a few minutes a day, no equipment, no gym needed, and you can still improve your health and fitness. So, if you're super busy, if you don't have time to hit the gym, or you just want to get back into moving your body easily, try challenging yourself for 30 days. Every day, do 2 sets of squats, going almost to your limit. The goal is to get to 2 sets of 50. When you feel ready, try 1 set of 100. Save this challenge and start today. Who knows, with just a small change every day, you might build your best fitness foundation for the coming year. The only question left is, are you ready to begin?